too, they're assuring us, as we are bringing in a lot of these refugees, that everything's going to be fine, and that even though they can't properly vet them, they don't know where they're coming from. Most of them are young men, not women and children, as we were previously told. But now, indeed, we've been saying this for years now. Of course, the conspiracy theorists at InfoWars. But they are saying secret ISIS hit squads are hiding among migrants, and they're pretending to be refugees. This is coming right now out of German intelligence. These are hit squads and sleeper cells intent on waging war in Europe.
If you want to find where the largest amount of sleeper cells are, go to Molenbeek, Belgium.
Right. There are people there that are actually saying, you know, when they went to visit, I know it was the head of course, it's not here right now, but he said he actually took a wrong turn down a street and he feared for his life. And this is a government official who just said, I took the wrong turn in Belgium. I mean,
me, Paul Joseph Watson, Michael Zimmerman went to Molenbeek, Belgium, and that is a ISIS stronghold. It was very intense being there. You could feel it, like the fact that, hey man, we don't want you here.
Right.
You don't belong here. And these guys are just sitting inside their rooms, plotting, secretly waiting to carry out another attack and bomb a whole bunch of babies and take down an airplane. They're crazy.
Right.
We've got to stop them. And they're sleeper cells. We've said it before. Look what happened in Paris with the attacks. These guys took advantage of the refugee crisis, came over into the border, into Paris, and carried out these attacks. Then went back over to their little ISIS stronghold and just hit around.
And well, and also too, it's like the political correctness brainwashing that we're seeing, because also too, when we have in France, we see people leaving, going to fight ISIS in Syria and other places. There's no law that says you can't leave the country and go fight in a war. But that's the problem, is that then they come back and they're radicalized. Perfect example of this brainwashing is a story, the way the BBC kind of talked about it. So last year it was reported about these young schoolgirls, these jihadi brides who left London in February of 2015 to join the Islamic State. Well, they were reporting that one of the girls has now died in the war zone. Well, the way the BBC put it, if you scroll down, you can see the BBC headline. It says, London schoolgirl reportedly, keep scrolling and you'll see the BBC headline. London schoolgirl feared dead in Syria. No, but she left to join ISIS. You're forgetting like a key part of that. It's not a London schoolgirl.
And that's what you have to understand.
She left to go join ISIS.
Paul Joseph Watson and many others have done reports on how a bulk of these refugees from these war-stricken countries that are predominantly run by Sharia law, that live in London, Paris, all these places now, support Sharia law, support killing people, support ISIS, support beheading people, support strapping a bomb to their chest and blowing you up. And it's going to happen here if we don't wake up.
Right. Well, there's already reports coming out of California with some church leaders there saying that they stepped outside and there was a group of kids in a car shouting Allah Akbar through a megaphone, disrupting their church service there. So, I mean, we've already seen what's with the priest in France there, with getting his head practically decapitated when they slit his throat. So, I mean, we do need to be vigilant and, you know, not allow our political correctness to harm us here. Joe Biggs, thank you very much. And thank you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you here again next week, 7 p.m. Central.